A children's book about being bossy by Joy Berry. Help me be good. A children's book about being bossy by Joy Berry. This book is about Katie and her friend Tammy. Reading about Katie and Tammy can help you understand and deal with being bossy. Katie tells Tammy, "I'm first. You go after me." Bossy people want to have their way all the time. Katie sees Tammy playing hopscotch and says, "Stop! I don't want to play this game anymore. We'll do something else." Turtle thinks, "But I haven't had a turn." Bossy people think they know what is best for everyone. They think they know what everyone should do. Katie says, "I've decided that we're going to swing now. Swinging would be fun for both of us." Turtle thinks, "But I can't swing." Bossy people like to tell others what to do. They expect others to obey them. Katie is sitting on the swing and tells Tammy, "What are you waiting for? I told you that we are going to swing." Turtle thinks, Sometimes bossy people try to bribe others. They promise things to get people to obey them. Katie tells Tammy, "If you swing with me now, I'll be your best friend." Turtle thinks, promises, promises. Sometimes bossy people try to threaten others. They say they will go away or not play if people do not obey them. Katie tells Tammy, "If you don't do what I say, I won't play with you." Sometimes bossy people try to frighten others. They act as though they might hurt the people who do not obey them. Katie says to Tammy, "You better do what I say or else." And Tammy runs away, zing, and hides behind the tree in fear. Turtle thinks, "Uh-oh, wait for me." Most people want to have their own way some of the time. They do not want others always telling them what to do. They do not like to be bossed. Tammy tells Katie, "I've decided that I'm not going to swing with you." Turtle thinks, "I won't either." If you are like most people, you do not want to be bossed. It is important to treat others the way you want to be treated. If you do not like being bossed, you must not be bossy. Katie asks Tammy, "Aren't you going to play with me?" Tammy says, "No, you're too bossy." Turtle's walking away and thinks, "That goes for me too." Try not to be bossy. Remember that it is not fair for you to have your way all the time. Tammy tells Katie, "You can't have your way all the time. It's not fair." Turtle thinks, "Yeah." Take turns choosing what to do when you are with someone else. Let the person choose one activity and you choose the next. Eric asks Tammy, "What do you want to do?" Tammy says, "I decided what to do last time. It's your turn to choose." Turtle is laying on his back and thinks, "Let's not play leapfrog." Select an acceptable activity when it is your turn to choose. The activity should be safe, something your parents allow you to do, and something that everyone can enjoy. Eric tells Tammy, "I like the things you choose. You have great ideas." Turtle thinks, "I know. Let's have a race." Be a good sport when others have their turn to choose an activity. Do what they choose if the activity is safe and something your parents allow you to do. Try not to complain when others choose an activity. Do whatever you can to make the activity enjoyable for everyone. Eric asks Tammy, "How about playing at my house?" Tammy says, "Okay, that's a good idea. Let me ask my mom first." Turtle thinks, "We could play in my house, but it might be crowded." Try not to be bossy. Do not bribe, threaten, or frighten anyone into obeying you. While Tammy and Eric are playing frisbee, Tammy thinks, "I would rather do something else, but this is what he chose to do. I don't want to be bossy." No one likes to be bossed. If you do not want to be bossed, you must not be bossy. Eric tells Tammy, "Now it's your turn to choose what we are going to do." Tammy looks happy. Turtle says, "Bye." The end. A note to parents about being bossy. Nobody likes to be bossed around. Giving into a bossy person runs counter to human nature. Most people do not want to relinquish control of their lives to someone else. Therefore, it is normal and even healthy when children resist being bossed by another person. The purpose of this book is to define bossy behavior. It is also to encourage children to avoid being bossy and to avoid being bossed. There is usually at least one person in every situation who wants his or her own way all the time. These people often try to bribe, threaten, and even scare others into submission. In order for your child to stand up to these people, he or she needs to know that it is acceptable to question commands coming from another person. It is also acceptable to expect that every person, including your child, is entitled to have his or her own way some of the time. Thank you.